closed room.
Just push the button!
Someone screamed, but he could not see the button or the people around. He was in the middle of a circular room, colors of which he could not distinguish. He concentrated, but every time he analyzed a color in his mind, he found a different one on the wall, and he tried to see the new one, but it happened again. Then he just tried to remember the moment in his memory when he saw the color, but immediately after, he heard that voice again.
Just push the button!
He did not pay much attention this time, since he still could not see anybody. But before he could recall that memory, he got distracted by that sound, and the walls were doing the same trick when he was looking at them. So this time, he closed his eyes and tried to remember that first moment when he saw the wall.
Just push the button!
He heard again. But this time, he paid attention, and he realized that it was very similar to the last ones. But wait, actually, it was the same, he realized. Then he realized, every time he was trying to remember some moment he was traveling in the past to that moment. He tested his theory, and every time he heard that voice and saw those mystical walls around him again and again, he stopped for a moment and started to think. But soon, he felt an untraceable wind. However, he was in a completely closed room. He closed his eyes again to find the source of the wind, and he rotated towards it and opened his eyes. This time, he saw an even more bizarre picture. He was inside some strange tube, and there was an infinite repetition of the room as walls of the tube. But through the tunnel, he saw the stars. "Oh, at least I'm able to say what part of the galaxy is this strange place," he thought. He tried to recognize constellations, but as he was focusing on the picture, it was going further and further from him. He thought to remember his first glance at the stars, but soon he realized that it was a bad idea.
Just push the button!
He heard again. Damn it, here it starts again. But I realized not to do it right before I tried to remember, he protested. But this time, the voice continued and made him realize that it was not time travel again.
Just push the button!
Oh, I see. You need a code. He had no idea what that comment was about. And this time, he became even more confused, since somehow he felt that the voice was addressing him. It was calmer and more patient this time. However, when he tried to track the direction of the voice, he understood that he did not hear it. It was some kind of an update in his mind. Is this some sort of telepathy? He thought. But soon he heard the voice again. Crack the code then, but hurry up, since you know eternal gods die too soon. After a brief pause, the voice was replaced by a more familiar one. It was such a relief to feel something familiar again. It was a voice of his alarm clock. Such a strange dream, he thought. He soon recognized this relief as coming from the familiarity of his alarm's voice. No surprise, the AI is better than people in every field, even in the arts, he told himself. We are afraid to leave our comfort zone, which, in the end, precludes our development. However, it is worthless to think about this dream. Eternal gods die too soon. It sounds so silly. Better to go to work and do something useful.